That's all I see when I look at that person, dude. Yo, I've never watched somebody like right before my eyes get stupider and stupider and stupider, like right in front of me, dude. Like I'm sitting there going, wow. Mind-blowing, dude. So guess what? We're gonna have some fun, guys. We're gonna stream her live.
I had an opportunity to speak to Courtney. Now, I don't really care how you guys feel about her, what her motivation is for getting involved in this, but whether you
I love
like her or
she's
not,
the good guy.
Courtney has
fantastic
information that could be helpful to this investigation because she was there. So sometimes in this world, you just have to say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay. Whatever her circumstances being, if she has information that can help lead to finding Sophie, that's what matters. Because at the end of the day,
all right, people,
who we want to find is Sophie.
Okay,
who helps us get there.
For all you morons that listen to this person and take her seriously, let me say it one more time because I was just live just a little while ago. Sophie is technically missing only because a report was made. Anybody can make that report, but she is not considered to be in danger at all, not even a little bit. She's just with her dad, and that's it. We established this. This is hilarious to me, what she's doing. I mean, it would be hilarious if what she's doing wasn't completely irresponsible and dangerous. But the fact that she's this stupid, I find funny.
Relevant. So there was some information that she had shared with me when we were talking, and it was a couple of things which were this. So Michael had been working with some father's rights organizations leading up to all of this. So when everything was happening back in this last year before she all did this,
let me make this like
before she went missing, Michael has been planning this for a very long time. So
it just, I can't.
I got completely distracted by that.
I feel like I have to wash my screen.
If just my moderators in the chat, can you please just time out or remove anyone that's here saying that we're exploiting her? Because right now there's no exploitation of this little girl.
You know what blows my mind is how
spread the story
trolls get under her skin the way that they do.
Still not public. We're
yet
still
she
trying
does
to get
everything in her power to get
motivated to get this out.
Like,
so last year when all of this was going off, Michael got involved with some people that are involved in a father's rights movement, and they are not the best kind of people. These are people that have a
let me get this straight. Now I don't know anything about this organization. I don't know anything about this organization. But why is an organization dedicated to fathers having rights and being seen as equals as the mom in the court in civil court? Why is that harmful? Why is that bad? Why does that make them bad people? Now I don't know what their practices are. If they have shady practices, then sure. But to paint Michael Long out to be some sort of villain because of that is just crazy. You know, this is a guy who doesn't feel like he has like his rights are being met. Now, I'm not siding with the guy. I'm saying I've been there. You know, I get it. Luckily, I had an attorney, and luckily I was in a state that already recognized fathers' rights. I was in a particular state in this country where it's dad friendly, but dad friendly. the father is looked at as being equal to the mother.
System, and they are there to kind of represent men that have lost their children. Now, I just need to show you a couple of things.
Why was that like a question?
Lost only a week ago, a father's right advocate who has his own group basically posted this on his on Facebook. So he wrote, so this is Kenneth Rosa. He is he does one of the father's rights groups, and it says, "Wowee, you making people mad when the executive director of Texas Judicial Conduct informs you that judges don't answer to laws or FOIA requests. I don't remember sending the FOIA to her either. ICU Judge Snipes." So when everything was starting to ramp up,
I'm trying to
and it was
understand
clear that Michael
what the problem
was
is
going
with
to
that
lose
statement.
custody, his friends and his dad started to get really.
I'm trying to okay, so you make people mad when the executive director of the Texas Judicial Conduct informs you that judges don't answer to laws or FOIA requests. I don't know what an FOIA is. I don't remember sending that FOIA to her either. I see you, Judge Snipes. I mean, so he's accusing a judge of acting favorably towards the which okay,
active on Facebook, and they were starting to push like these really
Freedom
big
of Information Act
like there was
Thank
this
you, Tony
big
Gallagher.
corruption going down with Sophie and with the custody hearing. And so the response by Kenneth is to say that a Freedom of Information Act, which by the way doesn't go to quick.
I want you guys to understand something. So Katie Joy has admitted in this live that Courtney is her source of information, right? Courtney is her source for information. So is this friend of Kelly's. But this friend of Kelly's, she admits, does not speak for Kelly, that Kelly is not even involved in any of this. So all of this, and supposedly it's Courtney that's giving information to the cops. So Kelly hasn't even, that tells me Kelly had nothing to do with Sophie being reported missing. This is just a bunch of idiots. And yes, I'm talking to you, Courtney. This is just a bunch of idiots spreading rumors and causing a big stir. Like the title of her live is "This Must Go Viral." We need to spread this information. But she has no solid information. She has absolutely nothing solid at all. What she's doing is she's going by hearsay of a person that when this thing was a big issue, when the situation was going on with Sophie and her SA, this was the problem. She was speaking very loudly about how not credible Courtney was. So now all of a sudden Courtney's her source for information. I mean, you got to make up your mind here. You know, at one point Courtney was not credible, and now she is. And now she should get this, you know, what, a trophy for spreading hearsay? I mean, she's completely biased. Apparently, according to her, Michael cheated on her and left her for another woman. Why in the hell would she not be? How is she not biased in this situation? And how can anything that she says be credible when the person that is up here on YouTube talking about the situation is claiming that her source for information is the same person that she spent months talking about was a liar? And accused of coaching. So, I mean, which is it? Makes no sense to me. I mean, this is hilarious to me.
judge. They wanted the judge to be removed, which wasn't going to happen. And they didn't like, this is so, every time Michael has had an issue with this case, he tries to get a new judge. He tries to create a diversion. It's very similar to what he did last year when he made the video with Sophie. So he makes the video with Sophie because he was again ordered to hand her over.
He's not trying to create a diversion. That's not what he's doing. What I believe he's doing is stalling. That's the name of the game in custody fights. If you've got custody, what you do is you stall. Try to put your case together as much as you possibly can. But all the money from the GoFundMe ran out. He used it all up on his lawyers, and now it's gone.
And then he was able to hold on to her for a length of time until, again, they ruled that he couldn't have her anymore. So now they have to, again, try to push a corruption narrative, which is super important for you guys to realize is a fake narrative. This is not a real narrative. This is
that actually true? Amelia Marie, you're saying, hold on, I gotta highlight that. You're saying, remember when Katie Joy had Courtney's modeling pic as her own Facebook profile pic mocking her? Now she's Team Courtney, right? I mean, I don't know that she did that. But I mean, now all of a sudden she's Team Courtney. Like, are you kidding me with that? Like, nobody that Katie Joy has lumped herself up with, including herself, is in any way, shape, or form credible. Not in the slightest bit.
Being extremely
what?
This is all strategic, and they want you to believe that he is being railroaded.
I mean, all may be so.
Lisa,
see, here's the thing. All of that may be true, but it's irrelevant. Here she is. The title, this needs to go viral, shocking new developments in the Sophie Long missing case. You're not sharing any new developments. I shared new developments earlier. But you haven't shared anything relevant to Sophie being missing. So far, guys, you can hear words come out of people's mouth, but you can also see, if you pay attention, if you look closely and follow the circular motion of things, you will see that what she is doing is not being consistent with her words. Her actions are not in any way, shape, or form consistent with her words.
So Lisa, the mother, or not Lisa Sadowski, who is a friend of Kelly's, who is doing stuff independently of Kelly. This is not attached to Kelly. This is
not
her
attached
doing
to Kelly.
Her own research. She doing some digging last week as things were getting ramped up, and she found that Michael's Long's dad was actively engaging in, again, a exposed fraud, corruption, and family court.
Okay.
And so
what's the problem there?
Here are some of his comments. He said, CPS workers love to put on acts to try to pretend to be trustworthy professionals by hiding behind God's word. And he says, not just in Pennsylvania. He also, someone posted this and said, Wilt's studying legalese.
Oh, I think is it buffering? Oh, you know what I think happened here? I think that she privatized her live. Maybe not. No, maybe not. I don't think so. I think I'm just buffering. Hold on a second, guys. No, she's not striking me. I mean, she can't strike me. It's fair use. She's even streamed my lives before, so I don't even want to hear that. This is clear. This is fair use under YouTube terms of service. So, and I'm sure her ego's a little bruised from.
Please, I just wanted to understand the jargon. I came
from my
across
thumbnail.
Useful to know. Age.
Thank you, Cherry K. Yeah, don't be sharing my email in this chat, man.
Of acting and consenting parties are liable to the same punishment. So when
oh God, this is so annoying.
A abuses B, aided and abetted by C, who is aware of the abuse intent, which are both equally guilty.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, so
that they're getting corrupted against.
So
then there's Child Protective Services.
This Lisa person is just a nobody. Somebody who claims to be a friend of Kelly's.
Enemy number one. Like, CPS, social workers, family court, guardian ad litem, the judges, the mirror that CPS, especially in Collins, Texas.
So what she's trying to do here, people,
and then John actually wrote this post himself.
Michael out
he
to
said
be
corruption in Texas.
She's trying to make John out to be paranoid.
When the judges will not follow.
So I mean,
their own laws to push a biased agenda. Who oversees that, especially when they ignore properly filed motions.
And I'm going to be clear about this, people. I want to be clear about this.
Recusal with associated.
If Michael coached Sophie, Courtney did too. Period. End of story. If Michael coached Sophie, Courtney did too. Period. I mean, so where's the credibility here coming from Courtney? Courtney has no credibility here at all. Not in the eyes of the, and definitely not in the eyes of halfway intelligent YouTubers. You know, I mean, like, what blows my mind is, so she set her live to subscribers only. I mean, why, if the issue is Sophie's missing and she's in danger, if that's the narrative you're trying to push, why would you not? Why is it all about the money for her? Why is she trying to manipulate her situation here into getting more subscribers? Because the only way you can comment is if you subscribe to her. So why is that? So now she's sharing pictures. It's really funny. So when I criticized her for not sharing the picture, I didn't criticize her for not sharing a picture. What I criticized her for was, if this was about a missing child and you were worried about her safety, then you would be sharing her picture. You wouldn't blur it out if you actually believe she was missing. So instead of going back and saying, well, we don't have enough information to know that she's in danger. We don't have any information to know that we don't have anything solid for that to come to that conclusion. So instead of doing that, what she does is she shares the picture. So basically what she's doing is exploiting this child for monetization. That's all she's doing. And Courtney's using her for it.
Although people are arguing that it's his disposal, as well as a network of people willing to.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to skip through that because I don't like showing Sophie
his Facebook groups. So he became a member of Sophie Longstrong,
I mean, I'm not that worried about it because we all know what she looks like.
2021.
But
so
I would prefer not to contribute to that if I can,
Facebook,
if I can help it.
And it sort of tipped off a lot of people about what was going on, that something was happening. He's been telling people for a very long time that he's going to be leaving and he was going to be fleeing with her. There is a lot that's happening here.
No, there's not. No, there's not. There's not a lot that's happening here, stupid.
She has
You're a moron.
So first of all, in terms of like being declared missing, she is missing. Not all children are given Amber Alerts. It's not as simple as
they do when they're in danger. Yes.
And this is a complicated case because it involves custody disputes, and custody disputes are not the same as a regular typical Amber Alert.
And that's all this is.
And when there is some concern that he may have, I spoke to Courtney today or yesterday, and she told me that there is concern that he's already crossed state lines. And so if he crosses state lines, then you have jurisdiction issues. So there is issues where they might have to get the FBI
It becomes a federal issue. It doesn't become a jurisdiction.
It's not automatically assumed
it becomes a federal
that
issue.
It's an Amber Alert criteria.
If the child's in danger.
So I can't explain to you why they haven't put out a
This is why drama channels need to stop, need to not talk about missing people.
There is no question that she is
crime
missing.
Cases.
He has threatened to take her into Mexico repeatedly. So the question here is that why is Michael doing this? Why, like, Michael has been threatening to do this for a very long time. Yes. So there's also some concern here from Mexico. So he has been threatening to go into Mexico. There is, Michael speaks Spanish.
I speak Spanish too. I'm not going to Mexico.
Will confirm that John says that they're in another state.
No. Okay. Let me clear that up right there.
First of all,
before she goes on her little idiotic rant about me, because I want you guys to know how stupid she's going to sound. I'm going to set this up. She's going based on whether or not she's saying that John confirmed that they were in another state. John never confirmed anything to me other than the fact that he is not with her. The police officer that Nicole H. spoke to today said that they went to they're believed to be in another state. It's not confirmed, but believed to be in another state. Yes, a police officer said this, that they're believed to be in another state, and John confirmed and the police officer confirmed that John or Alyssa, neither one of them are with them. Neither one of them are with Sophie and Michael. So she has no information. When what's really funny is if all she had to do was actually call the right police department and present a logical reason as to why she was calling and asking for this information the way Nicole H. did, because Nicole H. called, for those of you that missed the live earlier, Nicole H. called this police department, spoke to this detective and said, the reason why I'm asking for information is because there's a lot of crazy speculation and rumors flying on YouTube, and I want to be able to try to contain those rumors as best as I can. Magic. Like the concept of doing something logical and reasonable just completely escapes this moron. It's mind-blowing, dude. I love it. It's incredible.
Can we just say something? If Will is on the phone with a man that's harboring a missing child and he's using that as tea, shame on
guys. I'm the only one here that's not using this for tea. None of this is tea. What I'm trying to do is protect the child. Out of the two of us, I'm the one whose actions are in the best interest of this child.
You will call the freaking cops.
If you have I did, and Nicole did. So
access to John Long, and you are talking to this man on the phone, you better be giving that up to cops. Otherwise, you better be giving that up to cops. To their crime. You can't, like, anything. If you are hearing this correctly, if that's true, nobody should be taking any words from him because he's clearly not doing the right thing.
I'm the only one doing the right thing.
Anyone is making contact with this man, they need to be talking to police, not going on YouTube to go online and say, well, John says they're in another state.
I never said that because John never said it.
Are you kidding?
No. Are you?
Will was asked several times if he would tell the cops whether John.
Oh, look at that familiar face. Look at this idiot. Good egg, of course.
Which state they were in, and he didn't answer. So here's the deal. I was told yesterday.
Yeah, that's why. And I'm going to skip right through that because I don't think that it helps for the mob mentality that's in her chat to know where they are. Because Sophie is not considered to be in danger. She's with her father. Now, do I think Michael should come forward and at least address the public and assure people that she's okay? Yeah, I do. I think he absolutely should do that. But I'm not going to sit there and give out these people's personal family business, man. I'm just not doing that.
The last I spoke to Courtney, she said that she believed.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, sorry. That's where she gives it away.
He can't have custody any longer.
And look who's commenting in her chat.
Crash would do that. Yes. Well, I don't know that he's not at risk to her physically because he doesn't want to actually. He's not the best at taking care of her. I know that Courtney was putting out some information a while back.
You don't know anything.
That he doesn't want to care for the children. He would rather have a wife take care of the children. He was not super involved in Sophie's care when she was actually with them. Courtney was doing a lot of the care for the kids.
Again, someone who she has gone out of her way to tell her audience is not credible, but now she's flip-flopping and everything that's coming out of her mouth comes from Courtney. So which is it?
So, he also is known to getting physical with his children. In fact, Courtney shared that he slapped her son across the face, leaving marks on his face.
See, you don't know that.
So you can decide.
That's a hell of an accusation to make on somebody, and you don't know that. You weren't there. You're taking someone's word. Hold on a second. Let me see. Like, this is hilarious to me. So right now, Katie Joy is sending me what she considers to be data, but I can see right there that it's coming from Courtney. Like, are you hearing what I'm saying right now? Are you this stupid? You're this stupid. But I mean, like, are you deaf on top of being stupid? Because I'm saying Courtney is not credible.
But here is one of her things she said. He's overly aggressive with him on a few occasions, like Phoenix accidentally hit him in the privates when they were all wrestling. I had banned them from wrestling from the house like 100 times for reasons like this, and he just slapped him across the face. It's all been reported to CPS.
Of course, it's been reported
order
to
of
CPS.
protection was made because of this incident. And so Courtney currently has an order of protection out against him for slapping his child in the face. So whether or not you want to believe that he is not a risk to this child,
see, it doesn't matter what we think.
To tell you.
This is what you don't understand, Katie Joy. This is why I call you stupid, and I'm going to keep calling you stupid. What you don't seem to understand is that it doesn't matter what we think. It matters what the court thinks. Okay? It matters what law enforcement thinks. And law enforcement has stated that Michael is not considered to be a danger to her. That they are merely asking him to please show up to a local police station wherever he is and just report on her well-being, and they'll be able to just walk right back out. He has custody of her legally at the moment. So you're going on here and you're saying that she's that she's in danger, puts her in danger because she's not in danger. So her not in danger, and then a whole mess of people, and that you're trying to make go viral. You're trying to make this your video go viral because all you care about is clicks and views. So you're sitting there trying to spin this narrative, and what that does is it creates a mob mentality. And once that mob mentality kicks in, you don't have control over it. You've already you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You can't do it. So what you've done right now is you've created a mob mentality. I'm only up here trying to contain it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm sitting here coming behind you with a mop because I'm trying to contain the mess that you're making. Because if this child is not in danger and you create this mob mentality, that potentially puts her in danger. Because if Michael is in danger and she's in his care, that puts her in danger by default. Idiot. Stupid moron.
Like, another thing that Courtney said was this about what happened in court. He got shut down pretty quickly after the text messages were presented, and then he tried to press me and claim I was alienating him from Phoenix in court. And I said I stopped giving him opportunities.
This is all personal crap. And she's just using Courtney's personal crap and drama for content and trying to mask it and call it concern for Sophie. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, the fact that she has so many people that follow her makes me really, really, really sad, because the fact that there's this mass level of stupidity out there blows my mind, because the only people that I can consider more dumb than her in this situation are the people that listen to her and take what she says to heart. The only people, in my eyes, stupider than Katie Joy are her subscribers.
After he assaulted me on the night of January 26th. So she was able to get a restraining order against him because of the domestic violence, both by Michael to Phoenix and to her. And apparently his sons witnessed some of this abuse, which is a key reason for why, you know, he started spreading lies about them. Courtney's mother also was a witness to this and wanted to get CPS in forth of, is she missing? Nobody knows where she is. He does not have custody of her.
He does have custody of her. He has kidnapped her. He hasn't kidnapped her. And just because law enforcement hasn't issued an Amber Alert doesn't mean that she's... And they have not issued a warrant for his arrest either. So if he kidnaps somebody and the law sees it that way, then yes, there would be a warrant out for his arrest. Kidnapping is a felony. You could get life in prison in some states for kidnapping.
She's missing. Every year, there are thousands of children that are missing.
Katie, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Don't talk about missing persons cases. It's too serious of an issue, and you suck at it. You suck at it, and you're exploiting the issue to make money. And anybody who doesn't see that is just plain dumb. You're exploiting the issue of a missing child or missing children generally. The issue of missing children. You're exploiting this issue to line your pockets. You are human garbage.
That don't get Amber Alerts. Every year, there are thousands of children that are abducted by a parent that are never seen again. The only way families can find their children is through grassroots efforts or using centers like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Amber Alerts are literally the most, like, the highest risk, most dangerous case that doesn't adequately describe the number of children that are abducted every single day or year
about Amber Alerts
by a parent that does not have custody of the child. Nobody knows where she is. She's not supposed to be with Michael. She's supposed to be with a court-ordered family friend.
Where's the court order?
She's not there.
Show the court order.
She hasn't been seen in a week. They are not at Michael's home. He was ordered to turn her over. What more do we need to say about this?
Like, yeah, didn't she just get sued? Like, didn't she just get sued for doing the same exact thing? Talking out of her ass about somebody and their life? Like...
So he does have family in Arizona, and his dad was actually in Arizona for a while. So at the end of the day, you know, yeah, Amber Alerts are the literally high.
Like, why are people sending me this crap?
I don't One of the biggest issues is they don't have a lot of descriptive information.
Thank you, Danielle Sky Eagle
So
Smith.
an Amber Alert, one of the things they have to have is enough descriptive information about the victim.
She can't stand you know facts and she only knows drama, right?
Meaning
I know
she's watching this and it's eating her alive. The exact car that she was driving in.
I know that's exactly what's going on right now. She has absolutely no facts at all. She only has drama, and her source for the drama is not even the mother of this missing child. She doesn't even have anything from her. Why isn't the mother speaking up? And again, I don't want to hear anything about a gag order. I don't want to hear anything about a gag order. A gag order would not stop a parent that is genuinely concerned for their child's safety. It would not. I don't know anyone that a gag order would stop. This is a huge farce, and Katie Joy is using it for content. She's creating a farce for content, and that's it. Nothing else. She does not care about Sophie's safety. She does not care about her well-being. Thank you, Beans or Bop. Yes, yes. Let's remember that Summer Wells, that is a real missing child. That is an actual missing child, Katie Joy. You're exploiting the issue of missing children, which by doing so takes away the credibility of the issue. It makes people not care. When idiots like you start spinning these stupid narratives and start making a farce out of such a serious issue, it makes people care less about it. It makes people take it less seriously. Hold on. Thank you, Danielle Sky Eagle Smith. Yeah, keep your content on the Dugers. I mean, yeah, dude, stick to that crap. You know, stick to talking about reality TV. That's all you're good for. You're not good for anything else. You're not good for anything that matters. Just shut your mouth.
Contact with John Long needs to contact police.
I did.
So they can get Sophie.
We did.
This is beyond
stupid
a delay. You don't just have a delay and you're gone.
This
for
is what you
a
get,
week
Katie, for listening to people who are dumber than you. Yeah. This is the result.
It's so ridiculous.
For not doing any research at all. I went live. I titled it.
You know,
update
the problem here is that as much as she probably thinks that she's on a vacation, he's not.
And
stable.
What's funny is what she's
not
doing
a stable person.
Is she's using my update without even having listened to it. So she's taking my update and twisting it all up to mean whatever she wants.
Sophie has been around people that are not good people for more than a year. His own girlfriend doesn't have custody of her children. Okay.
That's none of your business. That's none of our business. That's none of your business. And that's none of our business. And you don't understand. You don't know the circumstances behind that. So shut your mouth. Again, shut your mouth. Now, I will go on the record here to say this. I think every adult that is immediately in Sophie and those kids' lives have problems. I don't know about John and Janine or Jeannie. I don't know about them. They seem like loving grandparents to me. I'm not going to say anything negative about them, but I think that these people are using this idiot YouTuber to exploit this child in order to hurt someone else in this situation. These adults are using their kids to hurt each other. Plain and simple. There's no two ways about it. That's what these adults are doing. By Michael taking off and not telling anybody where he is, he's exploiting his child. Absolutely. He's exploiting his child to hurt Kelly. He's exploiting his child to hurt whoever. Because there are people in her life that have a right to know where she is and that she's okay. All right, let me read Lauren Elizabeth. Wow, thank you. Appreciate that. There are so many actually missing children. Xavier Harrison, Summer Moon, Utah Wells, Classic and Sincere, the West Boys. I can go on and on. Thank you, Will. You are appreciated. This is for you, not for anything else. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for bringing awareness to that and doing your part to bring awareness to these serious issues, these real missing persons cases, people that really need our help. Sophie does not need our help in this particular department. In this particular issue, she does not need our help. What she needs is for the adults to grow up, the adults in her life to grow the hell up and solve their issues civilly through the courts. That's what she needs.
People that are willing to break the law, that are willing to hide him, that are willing to fund him being hidden, that don't believe in government, that will stand up in opposition to the government, that don't believe that the rules apply to them.
I'm going to say something real quick. I don't believe in government. Does that make me a paranoid conspiracy theorist? Now, I believe that government is necessary right now. The reason government is necessary right now is because of the country being full of idiots like the ones that pay attention to her. There's no way that a country full of idiots like that can govern themselves. They can't. So, unfortunately, government is necessary because it's packed with stupid people like the ones that subscribe to Katie Joy and listen to the idiot fucking moronic stuff that comes out of her face.
They don't believe in any of that stuff. So when you have a father who is mentally unstable, carries weapons, and doesn't believe the rules apply to him, it becomes a situation where things can get a little bit desperate.
It's called a libertarian. You moron. That's what you have. Someone who doesn't believe in government and exercises their Second Amendment rights. That's a libertarian, basically.
So someone just told me that John said via Will's Live that he doesn't know where they are on purpose, and so that he doesn't have to lie. You know, again, another.
Yeah. He wants plausible deniability. Nothing wrong with that. He doesn't want to have to lie, and he doesn't want to have to give up his son because he believes in what his son is doing. Because his son is not breaking the law currently. He's just not. Otherwise, there'd be a warrant out for his arrest, which Nicole H. confirmed today that there was not. Wow, Danielle Sky Eagle Smith, thank you. I appreciate that. It's our right as Americans to have those beliefs. She needs to sit down and shut up. I completely agree. Hold on. Somebody said something here that I found pretty funny. Hold on. I gotta highlight it if I can find it. Yeah. It's Texas, stupid. Almost everybody in Texas happens. Guess what happened? When there was a mass shooter in a church in Texas, that mass shooter got taken down by like a 70-something-year-old man, shot him right in the face. Saved lives. So you're not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and let you paint somebody out who exercises their Second Amendment rights, paint them out to be some sort of crazy person because they carry guns. It's your right as an American to carry guns. In some people's opinions, it's your responsibility. Some people's opinions, but not necessarily. But it is absolutely, without a doubt, your right as an American. So I'm not going to sit here and make him out to be crazy, let you make him out to be crazy because he carries guns. And we don't even know if that's actually true.
Like, Will, if you have the time to talk to John, you need to tell John to call the cops, or you need to give the cops John's phone number and stop making John your phone number. John is
I was clear and said that he contacted me via email. Stupid. Do your homework before you make opinions.
Can't understand why anyone is giving any stock value to Michael or his dad at this point. If you know where they are, you need to be calling the police.
Law enforcement's giving them stock value. Tell them their location. Not giving them stock value. Nobody here is giving stock value. So
frustrating.
Nobody here is defending Michael. Nobody here is doing that. Nobody here is doing that. All we're doing is stating facts. Law enforcement has not issued a warrant. They do not believe Sophie to be in any danger. Who the hell are you to assume that she is in danger? Who are you to make that assumption and spin that narrative? You're nobody.
I was not able to actually do this the last time. I don't know if anyone wanted to come on. I know you guys are like used to your panel discussions. So I will add the link for you guys to join if you wish to join. I can't promise I will add all of you or that we will even have like
I can't stand this person.
A huge discussion.
I see now.
Mostly adding
like after watching this live earlier,
Kelly wants to speak or someone else that is of the know, whether it's Morgan or somebody else that knows too. So I'm not just like screaming and trying to answer questions. I'm just agitated that Will is on the phone with John acting like there's nothing to do here. And it's not that big of a deal.
Nobody said that. Well, it's not the big a deal that you're making it out to be because it isn't.
Thank you for your super
You know how I know that? Because law enforcement said it. Stupid.
So,
moron. Do your homework.
I will be making a donation to Kelly's legal funds today.
Well, so whoopity do for you.
I'm just telling you guys And again, if you guys want to donate to her, that's great.
Thank you so much. Into the Wild Blue.
None of the stuff
Second
about
Amendment.
what happened before is relevant here. We're not going to talk about what the boys said or what this said or what that said. We're talking about Sophie. If you'd like to join the panel, that is great. But we don't want to smear Courtney, because you know what, you guys, as angry as you are with Courtney and as frustrated as you are with Courtney, they have
I'm not
to
angry
use
with Courtney.
someone to help
I'm angry
them.
with you for listening to her.
Courtney has
I don't
so
have a
much
problem with
information.
Courtney.
She has recordings. She knows who he knows. She knows his acquaintances.
I'm saying she's just
she
not a
knows
credible.
what he's doing.
She's
Even
not a
though
credible
they're
source
separated
here. That's
and
all
he
I'm
has a
saying.
new girlfriend.
I'm not mad
She
at
was
her.
there when
I don't
all
care.
of this started.
I actually kind of like her.
If
I'm being honest,
act like
but
Courtney's the bad person,
she's not credible.
then you alienate her from being
as far
able
as the
to help,
situation goes.
and so it just becomes a huge issue. So I have someone here, and I don't know who they are, and I'm a little bit. We will let her add. Oh, she doesn't want to be here. Okay.
If you weren't spewing crap out of your face, lying, and speaking on no facts at all whatsoever, then you wouldn't be nervous about people coming on your panel. I'm not nervous about people coming on my panel when I open it up. That's why I open it up. I'm not nervous. I'm like, sure, anybody who has anything to say, anything to share, come on up. I don't get nervous about it because I don't have to keep up with my lies, because I don't lie. I don't have to worry about that. Katie Joy is a jackass.
Someone wanted to come on and then they disappeared. So Courtney and Kelly are not in communication. I want to be very clear about that. Courtney and Kelly are not discussing anything. They have not had any communication at all.
No,
they're not friends or anything like that.
Let's look at the situation, people. Okay, let's assess it real quick. All right, this is really all you need to know. This is really all you need to know. The one person who would be concerned about Sophie being missing or in danger would be who? Besides her father, would be who? It would be her mother, correct? Okay. And she's admitting that all her information is coming from a friend of Kelly's and Courtney, and she's just now saying, and everything that she shared so far, like 99% of what she shared so far came from Courtney. So why, you know what I'm saying? And she's just now admitting, you just heard her say she's not in contact with Kelly. That's the only thing that would make sense to me to even remotely make Courtney credible in this entire situation. It's the only thing that would even remotely make her credible. Is if Courtney was in contact with Kelly. And she's just saying she's not. So this is all coming from Courtney's mind. I mean,
so, but Courtney is providing information to police.
Of course she is.
She did know all of these things, but none of that helps with Sophie and finding Sophie. Okay?
Yeah.
None of that helps with finding Sophie.
That's because she doesn't need to be found.
Yes.
Because she's not in danger.
The
she's
legal
with her dad.
fund. I will get you that right now. This person's stuff is not. This person turned off their hello.
What'd I tell you? The only people dumber than her are the people that listen to her.
Kaylee, you can turn your mic on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll just quickly.
Buckle up.
2 seconds, sorry. I just wanted to say basically, all the other drama it just like takes away from Sophie being missing, and it's been confirmed now.
But,
like, it's official. She's so rather share the poster or choose not to. It's so simple.
So why are you talking about drama?
Exactly.
Why is the only thing you're talking about on here drama?
And no one should allow Michael to come on that panel.
Why not?
Because he's been deemed to be unfit by the court. They don't think Sophie will be safe in his custody.
Then why?
So if you want to help somebody,
then
like
why
that,
are the police
give him a
not issued a warrant for his
boost
arrest?
his ego, and even potentially.
And why haven't you shown these documents, which I've challenged you numerous times to do?
Stay missing for longer is just going to cause like more harm.
Where are these documents?
Yes.
The court records that you claim to have seen. Remember, guys, I went over this yesterday.
I pinned Kelly's.
I went over this yesterday. The court records that Kaylee with the T, Limey with the T, seen. She said she saw them herself. You guys heard her say that she saw them herself. How is that possible if they're sealed? Somebody want to tell me that? Kaylee, you got an answer for that? How is that possible if they're sealed? What kind of pull do you have from jolly old England to pull that kind of to have those kind of privileges? Like when you're breaking people's windows? Is that, did you break someone's window to get the court documents? I mean, come on, man.
Up to the top. So if you want to donate to Kelly, that is where you can send money. All of the money, again, goes to her lawyers. So go for it, Haley.
Sorry about the background noise. I was literally just washing up. Yeah, definitely all, because Kelly's never once ever asked for any donations.
Well
either.
done, Lauren Elizabeth. Bangarang, as the Lost Boys in Hook would say.
She couldn't continue to work because
Bangarang,
there's a massive
Lauren
media
Elizabeth.
frenzy. Everybody was contacting her job, and this narrative was put out there that she abused her daughter, which obviously isn't true. So she's been footing this entirely
it's obviously not true. How is it obviously not true? Explain that one. How is it obviously not true? See, these are the mind games that they play. They're very, very, very manipulative, these people. Extremely manipulative. Like they'll sit here and say it's obvious without, you know, like it's like she sat there talking about it's in plain and it's in black and white. It's in black and white. It's in black and white. The court documents say so. It's in black and white, but it's not, because I'm not seeing any black and white. I'm only hearing these words come out of your stupid face. I'm not seeing any data. I'm not seeing the documents. The court documents which you claim to have, right? That are sealed. So I don't know how I mean, dude, Limey with the T, she must be very powerful in Parliament. She's ridiculously so stupid to think that intelligent people would believe her lies.
She must have spent like a fortune by now, because Mike gained over it was definitely over 450K in donations. So he's got all this spare money to play with.
Almost $500,000.
He
really?
Also did loads of
I love how she just comes up with numbers
in court and kept filing motions after motions when he had Jamie representing him, and it just delayed the court process, and that would mean she would have to file, and there's been several emergency motions as well, so it's really expensive.
So I'm right now going to be making a 1,000
here too. Now I'm not sharing the information that this police officer gave me. But she says so, and I skipped past it, but she says that Courtney has stated to her, oh, thank you, Faith Fit Fun. Let me see real quick what your comment says. Thank you for doing what's in the best interest for Sophie and her safety. What these people are doing is dangerous, and they have no interest in protecting this child. I completely agree with you. It's just mind-blowing, dude. It's mind-blowing to me, man. Like, now, this is what I was going to point out. I skipped over it because I have no reason. I until a court and until police officers say until law enforcement says that Sophie's in danger and we need to be on the lookout for her and report wherever we find her. Unless they say that, then I'm going to assume that these people have earned their privacy, and father and daughter have earned their privacy, and I'm going to respect that. I'm going to respect that. Period. So that's why I'm not sharing the state. Now, in her live, she says what Courtney says. And what's funny is the police officer that Nicole H. spoke to today confirmed. So everyone knows where they are. The police know where they are. The police can easily find them. Like, easily. This guy is not on the run. He's not on the lam. He's not hiding. He's buying time. He's stalling, which is what happens in custody fights. I don't necessarily agree with it necessarily, but if Sophie is a victim of abuse, then yes, I do agree with it. I believe you should do whatever you can within the boundaries of the law, do whatever you can to protect your child and keep your child safe and out of that environment, if that environment is a threat. Of course. Now, I'm not saying that environment is a threat. That remains to be seen. Unfortunately, we may never know. But as long as law enforcement doesn't think that Sophie's in any danger, why the hell are you spinning a narrative that she is?
$1,000 donation to her legal fund if you guys want to follow suit and use the link.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you, Katie.
But
look at that. Now she wants a trophy for donating to Kelly's legal fund. Like, and she's got to GoFundMe up there, man. Now, I seem to recall getting a whole lot of crap about sharing Michael's GoFundMe for his legal defense, or not legal defense, but for his legal needs, for his attorneys. I seem to remember getting a whole lot of crap for that, and being accused of contributing to fraud and blah blah blah. They still talk about it, and Kaylee herself still talks about it. And here she is going, "Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh my God, that's amazing!" Because Katie Joy wants to get stroked for donating $1,000 to her legal team, to Kelly's legal team. Yeah, hold on. She's a T channel. Uncovering Hypocrisy says she's and a great name, by the way, because that's exactly what you're doing with this comment and this super chat. Thank you for that, by the way. She's a T channel. It says it in her intro. She is dangerous and so problematic. There's a reason no other YouTubers would collab with her. She's awful. I completely agree. Like, just listening to her, I feel like I need a shower. Like, she's disgusting, dude. Like, I get it.
She needs help.
I get why. I get why she's the. I mean, there's got to be a reason. I get why half of YouTube uses her just for content, because she's unbelievably delusional. She's awful. She's just a bad person. She's exploiting the idea. She's exploiting the idea that, hold on a second. Damn good. Damn, I'm good. She's exploiting the idea that the idea of missing kids. She's exploiting the issue of missing children for content. That's all she's doing. That is the lowest thing that I've seen yet on YouTube. Not even lying. Like, Critical K can't even touch that. Like, in the race for being just awful. And in the competition, Katie Joy is just she's way up there. She's way up there. Critical K's back just behind her. She's way up there, dude. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. Lord Elizabeth, thank you. I second uncovering hypocrisy. KJ, sit down. That's what I'm saying. Sit your ass down. Shut up. Shut up.
And we last year donated every dime to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children that we made when we did this coverage. We have never done this story for any money. It has always been about helping Sophie. So right now I am sending $1,000 to her legal fund. If you are interested and want to help,
listen
use
to her
the link
flex,
above.
bro. Like,
that is honestly amazing. I just want to point out as well,
this username
not
is
one
thanks
other creator has ever donated to Kelly. Not
Panda
one.
Pie.
Even people that have
let's see here. I hope you continue to expose this clown. I mean, I'm not going to keep, as long as she's doing this. Yeah, I'm going to keep.
So that's like a massive deal. I'm
going to continue to mop up right after her.
That actually really makes me really emotional.
No, you won't have any emotions. You're incapable of emotions.
Since I
you were a sociopath.
Like proof,
shut up.
I just did this, and I just want everyone to follow my lead.
You want everyone to kiss your ass.
If you can help
for donating money,
this is my receipt
to a legal team when you don't have any proof.
Right now, donated $1,000
that she is
Kelly's
in the right.
Legal fund. You can do this by clicking the link in the pinned post. It's directly from Routson Law Firm PLCC, and it goes to the Kelly Trust. Okay,
dude. If I promise you, thank you, Beans or Bop, and you're right. I agree with you. I promise you.
I challenge Will and any other creator that has covered this story to match my donation to Kelly.
Why the hell would I give Kelly my money?
Anyone that profited off of this story,
please explain that to me. Why in blue perfect hell,
or to consider donating
would
to
I
the
ever
other
give Kelly
thousands of children that are missing right now that don't have anyone advocating for them, and you can donate to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
She's for real, dude. That's amazing.
And it's very likely as well. This is I don't know for sure.
These are literally the only two YouTubers saying that Sophie's missing.
A plan in place to try and raise more money. I do think he's going to try and do get more funds in by doing probably a GoFundMe or try and gain more support, because he's been looking for it on Facebook a long time now, just recently as well.
Right.
If he does find a platform to go onto, then he might try and gain.
I'm loving you guys in chat right now. You guys are killing me right now.
Yes. Let me see. This person is here. I don't know who this is. They have their mic muted. I don't know who this is. They disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they're
in
having
response to you,
because they keep joining and going.
In response to your challenge, Katie Joy, Lokamai just made a great point. In response to your challenge, Katie Joy, I challenge you to donate to Summer Wells, to her family, to her brothers. I challenge you to donate firewood so that they'll have heat in their house for the winter. I challenge you to firewood to the Wells household. Shayla, thank you. I'm fairly sure that most of us who follow these types of stories already donate directly to the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, not KL. So yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Why are you donating to Kelly's legal team and not to the Center for Missing and Exploited Children if you're so concerned about Sophie? Can you please answer me that? Why are you donating $1,000? Like, that is not only is that ridiculous, but it's also reprehensible that you would take that much money. Like, I can't remember the last time that I had $1,000 at one time. That's just me. I realize that a lot of people are a lot more successful than me. Most people are more successful than me, as a matter of fact. But $1,000, the things that I could do with $1,000, and you're donating it to Kelly's legal team when there's the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and you're worried about Sophie being missing and exploited. Why not take that $1,000 and hire a private detective? Did you ever think of that? If you're so concerned because law enforcement's not looking for them, so why not take that $1,000 and donate it to and put it towards a private detective to locate her? If you're so concerned, if you've got that kind of money to just throw around, why not hire a private detective? I mean, why not hire Tim Miller? Why haven't you reached out to Tim Miller of Texas Equinox Search? I know it's Texas Equisearch. I know. I got it. I know. Lori Dozer, thank you so much. There is no way I would give Kelly my money, but I will give Will my money. I trust Will. Well, thanks, Lori Dozer. I appreciate that. But yeah, why? I mean, why haven't you reached out to you don't even know who Tim Miller is. You know why you don't know who Tim Miller is? Because you don't give a shit about exploiting or missing kids. You don't care. And you're not fooling anybody with it. You're not fooling anybody. You don't know. You've never heard of Texas Equisearch. Like, you're not fooling anybody, dude. Good point, Erica. Yeah. So all the money that she's made exploiting Sophie, then, yeah, she's donating it to Kelly's legal team. What she needs to do is donate it to some sort of organization that helps find missing kids, or hire a private detective to locate Sophie, since nobody seems to be helping and nobody seems to, oh my gosh, this must go viral. Like, no, dude, it doesn't need to go viral. I don't even want this to go viral. Like, I don't like it bothers me that I have to come up behind you with a virtual mop and clean up your mess that you're making all over YouTube. It bugs me that I have to do that. Let's see. I got a critic here. That's okay. Not a fan of Will, but it brings me great joy knowing that KJ is watching all of these super chats roll in. She's probably having a mental breakdown seeing all of this money going to Will's pocket. Well, YouTube's getting a good chunk of it, but rightfully so. You got to pay the house. The house has its fee. It's all good, but I appreciate that. Thank you, channel manager. I mean, you're not fooling anyone with this. You're not fooling anybody. I mean, you're fooling some people because there's people stupid enough to subscribe to you.
So I'm going to refrain from adding people that continually want to talk about Ashley Hurdle. I understand you want to speak, but the last couple of days or so, you've only been wanting to talk about Courtney. So I don't want to add anyone that wants to make this about Courtney. This is what we're going to do.
All you've been talking about is Courtney. All you've been doing is quoting her. All you've been doing is sharing the stuff that she's sharing with you. What are you talking about? You're making it about Courtney, and you're putting it on your listeners. You're the one making it about Courtney, because Courtney's your only source, and it's not a credible source. Let's see. The glare. Katie went on CK's live and called Sophie an actress, a liar, and bratty when the story first broke. Yeah, I know. I was there. I remember. I mean, I wasn't on that panel, but I was very active in this case at the time. So, yeah, I know. Like, so all of a sudden, she's turned for this bratty little actress, right? Because that's what she called her, a bratty little actress. But now she's totally, it's all about Sophie. Don't make this about Courtney. It's about Sophie. You made it about Courtney. Nobody else did that. Nobody else is sharing Courtney's crap. You are. I'm not. I have such a hard time listening to KJ. I literally want to cover my ears when she speaks. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's awful, dude. Like, these are the two worst people on YouTube right there next to each other.
I'm sorry, Ashley, not tonight. We need to keep this focused on Sophie.
Kaylee is a sociopath.
Sorry to take questions, but I did see a question saying, Callie, are you going to donate? Yeah, I will be donating. I will post
donating what?
A screenshot of it into my
You can't even afford to replace the window.
And here again is the website, Routes and Law Firm, LLC. You can actually donate. I'll show you the actual link to the website. I'll just take this screenshot so I have it. But here's the trust right here. If you're on the website, it's routesandlaw.com.
Who
and
cares?
Then you click on Kelly Long
How
Trust,
does
and then
that...
you click donate now. You can use a Visa or you can use PayPal.
Somebody explain to me how this has anything to do with locating Sophie. If Sophie's in all this danger and this is about Sophie, then why is she sharing Kelly Long's legal team website? How is that relevant at all? Somebody want to explain that to me?
By clicking to PayPal. Don't know who to believe. I heard from John Long that personally said Sophie is not missing. I just don't know. John Long is supposed to be on the run with Michael Long. So
but he's not.
In Sophie Long's best interest for you to contact law enforcement. Oh, someone's claiming to have spoken to John Long too. So John Long is apparently speaking to everyone and nobody's talking to police.
I spoke to the police.
That's what people need to do. They need to just contact the police. Especially
well, I should say this actually. I spoke to the police. I asked for the detective by name that Nicole H spoke to, who updated her on the details of where they're at in this situation, which I went over on my live earlier. So go back if you missed that and watch that. And I left him a voice with my contact information. And I haven't heard back from him. So I guess it's not a real priority for them to know what John Long has said to me today. So, I mean, what do you want me to do, Katie Joy? You know, I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to make the police take interest and declare him dangerous? I don't have power to do that because we don't have any reason to think that he's dangerous. He hasn't given anybody any indication that he was capable of hurting his child other than Courtney's word, who has shown every reason that she's biased in this situation. Lauren Elizabeth, again, thank you. In KJ's own words, make this make sense, please. Exactly. Because it's not making sense. It's not making sense. Why is she sharing Kelly's legal team's information when this is about Sophie? Why is she donating $1,000 to her legal team when she could hire a private detective, since law enforcement doesn't seem to be interested?
Stuff was read out today that really only the police should know.
Like,
what?
I don't know what's going on here, but
you're spewing shit out here that nobody should know because it's none of our business. That's between Courtney, Kelly, Michael, and the kids. That's it. That's it.
I have some updated photos I can share of her that were sent to me from Courtney that you guys are welcome to share. I just got to get them sent over.
Oh, this lady is...
Just while you're finding them, I just want to say as well, the police have been out to the property where Jeannie and John live 3 times in one day as well.
Now,
so they are
why are they talking about Jeannie and John's property? Like, who's to say that one of these idiot listeners of hers aren't going to go out there and give them a hard time in some way, shape, or form? This is why this is dangerous, what she's doing. This is why she's not only stupid, but she's an a-hole on top of it. Because she's putting bystanders at risk. John is not on the run with them. He's not assisting them in any way. He said, you do what you're going to do. I don't want to know about it because I don't want to have to lie when the time comes. I mean,
for people that keep saying,
and I don't blame
why
them.
Don't they just go to their address? Like, Michael isn't there. They've been out there. They continue to keep going out there. He's obviously not there.
How do you know they keep going out there? What do you know? You know nothing. You don't have any of this information.
Okay, so I got some updated photos here of Miss Sophie to share with you guys to show you.
Let me fast forward. I don't want... Oh, God. Okay. Let me just end that here. All right. I'm not showing Sophie's picture because she's not in danger, and I will not exploit that child. I will not contribute to that. And I'm frozen. Sorry about that, guys. I was frozen there for a second. Absolutely agreed, DeMarie. Absolutely 100% agreed. Say it again louder for the people in the back. This should stay in the family, off the internet. Absolutely. Now, the truth is, guys, the truth is that I mean, and I'll fight the strike. It doesn't matter if that happens. The truth is that it was Michael and his actions that made them public, that made their family public. We can't deny that. That's the truth. Beans or Bob, thank you. Will, you are so much more professional than others. I don't know about that. But I appreciate you feeling that way. Thank you. Let's see here. Remember, this is the same woman who had one of her subs go pick up court docs this case and brags about having boots on the ground. Right. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, stupid, man. This it blows my mind, man. Stupid people who have a following of even stupider people, the way she does, is dangerous. They're dangerous. People like that are dangerous, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, a moron that has an army of idiots behind them is dangerous. Mr. Higginbottom 1, will you simply do better than all the rest? Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't agree, but thank you. There are definitely true crime channels that are extremely thorough that I would always recommend. Me, I get a hold of the facts. I'm not very good at delivering the facts, but I get a hold of the facts and I express my opinions on them. That's all I really do. And you guys seem to enjoy it, and I'm grateful for that. Jeremy M, long time no see. Keep up the good work, brother. Yeah, Jeremy M, where you been, dude? Haven't seen you in forever, bro. It's good to see you. Right. Yes, they do not understand the danger in this. Right. I mean, I think Katie Joy just doesn't care. I think she does understand the danger because she projects and says that we're the dangerous ones by saying that Sophie isn't in danger, by call me crazy, but by listening to law enforcement. Wow. By listening to trained professionals and handling this in the way that they would recommend. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely dangerous, guys. Okay, Captain Caterpillar, you've changed my mind. I'm subscribed to Katie, but you have the facts and she doesn't. I find it sketchy when she was filtering her guests, and now I know why. Right. I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, I love that. Captain Caterpillar, I love that. Not so much that I mean, I really don't care how anybody feels about Katie Joy, but I'm definitely not going to allow her to seem credible in this situation when she's not credible at all. Not at all. And for that, for you to be able to have enough sense to look at the actions versus the words, that shows character. That shows common sense. That shows a lack of ignorance. And I really appreciate that. To every finger chewing, pinching her skin, picking her face, hair tugging, cat hair flying, and cuddles the stuffed cats on a live stream and introduce them like they're pets. I mean, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm not going to pick at her about. I mean, if I see it, then yeah, I'll be like, oh, look at her picking her nose. I caught CK one time. I was streaming her one time, and she went and fucking was like right on camera. I was like, dude, did you really just like wipe a booger from your nose and then like I was like, what, really, dude? Like, dude, look how easy this is when that happens. When you have situations like this, look at how easy this is. Wow. Magic. Look at this. For all you guys know, I'm digging in my nose right now, dude. For all you know. I mean, like, just turn your camera off, dude. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. Just turn your camera off, man. It's all good. You can just do it just for a second. Oh, looks like we got a critic. Do you think what you are currently doing isn't dangerous? Speaking with family, asking ML for a public statement, and calling the police? It's the opposite of dangerous. It's the opposite of dangerous. Yes, I'm calling the police to find out if Sophie's actually in danger. Because if I find out that she's in danger, then guess what? I'm going to do this the right way. I'm going to do what Katie Joy is appearing to do, but I'm going to do it correctly. Like I've been doing with the Summer Wells case. Like I did with the Gannon Stock case. Like I did with the Suzanne Morphew case. I'm going to do it correctly and responsibly. So yes, no, I don't think that what I'm doing is dangerous. It's the opposite of dangerous. What Katie Joy is doing is dangerous. Absolutely. What Katie Joy is doing is 100% dangerous. And yes, when a family member reaches out to me, I'm going to listen and I'm going to respond. Because I'm concerned for Sophie's safety. Unlike Katie Joy, I'm actually concerned for Sophie's safety. So I did some digging to find out if I needed to be concerned for her safety. And I have come up short. I do not find any reason why I need to be concerned for her safety as of right now. Maybe in a week, maybe tomorrow, maybe in an hour. Who knows? I mean, that's the kind of delusion. Listen, look at the statement there. Like, if you're sticking up for, this is why I say that the only people stupider than Katie Joy are her listeners. This is an example of that right there. I mean, look at that, dude. Look at that. Right there. Katie Joy just sat there and said, you need to call the police, which I did. If she had paid any attention at all, she would know that I did speak to the police, that Nicole H. spoke to the police. And so Katie Joy is going, call the police, but even her listeners are too stupid to even listen to her and say, do you think that what I'm doing isn't dangerous by calling the police? Like, yeah, I'm supposed to call the police. I'm supposed to find out what they know. Trained professionals are the ones that would be able to determine whether or not Sophie is in any danger or not. Not you, not Courtney, not Lisa, whoever the hell. Definitely not Katie Joy, and definitely not Limey with the T. I mean, it's in her name. It's in Katie Joy's intro that it's a T channel, and it's in Limey with the T's name, with the T. She has the T. It's gossip, pure gossip. That's all they're doing is spreading his gossip. Yeah. The last thing the police want is for some SJW online to go find Sophie with passion and anger. Exactly, dude. That is what puts Sophie in danger. That's the only threat against Sophie currently right now. That and allegedly her mother's the environment that her mother provides for her. That allegedly. But the only true threat right now, let me see. Cole H, stop super chatting me, man. I have a question. Am I supposed to call the police and then John isn't with his son asking for a friend? And wasn't it the police that confirmed to you that John wasn't with them? I mean, at least that's what your text said. So it was the police that confirmed that, not even John. I mean, John confirmed it, but the police confirmed that confirmation. So stupidity, man. Like Katie Joy, like do a little research before you go live. Do a little research. And look at all the money you'll make. You know what I mean? People appreciate truth. They appreciate facts. And they'll show you their appreciation. Like, it's more lucrative to be of moral character. I promise you. Things will work itself out. You know what I mean? Going up there and lying is not gonna get you nearly as much as being truthful. Like, I'm up here just trying to spread truth. I'm up here trying to clean up after your mess. And inadvertently, without expecting it, people are showing me appreciation. Because that's not why I'm doing it. It's nice. It's nice to be appreciated and for people to show me appreciation. But, like, they're showing me appreciation because they could see that that's not why I'm doing this. Yvette Mills, let's see. Facts well said, Will. Right. I mean, it's clear. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Yvette. It's obvious, dude. It's obvious. It's so obvious. All you got to do is just have a good heart. You know, it's not difficult. I mean, if you don't have a good heart, then I guess, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a shitbag, which you are, you know, then I guess the only way you know how is to do things the shitbag way. So, you know, but I'm telling you, man, it's so nice to be appreciated for being you. I love it. For just being me and just being an honest, truthful guy. It's nice to be appreciated for that. I can't describe how pleasant that is. What a pleasant feeling that is. Because I don't have to try. I just have to get up here and be me. And then my loyal listeners show me appreciation for it. It's such a nice feeling that I don't have to keep up with all my lies. Because I don't have lies to have to keep up with. I'm too lazy to be a liar, dude. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not a liar for the same reason that I'm not a murderer, man. Like, people are like, dude, man, oh, I could just kill somebody. And I'm just like, man, no, dude. Like, you know how much work goes into that? Cleaning up blood and getting rid of evidence and, you know, trying to avoid DNA. And I mean, you know, I'm just too lazy, dude. Like, that's way too much energy spent in hating someone that much. Way too much energy spent in that. Like, I don't hate anybody. Like, I can never, I mean, and to lie and try to lie to have to cover up another lie. Like, I don't have I don't have it in me, man. Like, I'm too lazy, dude. That's way too much work. That is way too much work for me, man. Like, I can't, dude. I can't spend that much energy on that, dude. Dude, Lauren Elizabeth, man. We're going to start a GoFundMe for Lauren Elizabeth because she's spending way too much money in my chat here. Will, gotta run. Thank you, everyone. And in chat for a great end to my evening. Everyone, please stay kind, stay humble, stay safe. We will. Thanks, Renee. I love you too. Jen Perry, thank you. I appreciate you. You're the bomb diggity. Keep being you. Man, thank you so much for that. See, it's so rewarding, man. Like, not just monetarily, like it's the energy behind it. That somebody's taken the time to go in their phone and line up their credit card with YouTube and be like, dude, man, I really want to do something to express how much I appreciate this dude just being an honest dude. Like, the energy behind that is incredible. Like, that's truly what I appreciate. Like, I'm gonna end this live tonight feeling so good about myself because of you guys. A guy who struggles with self-esteem issues and, you know, anxiety and all that stuff. You know, I beat myself up all the time. Like, I got, you know, when I start to be my own worst enemy in my head, you know, like, you guys like come through, man. And I can't express to you guys how grateful I am for that. I really appreciate it. That's a big, big deal to me, man. Lokamai, yeah, you said it. This community is an awesome group of people, plain and simple. It has grown to be something special. And Lokamai, I was informed recently of your recent troubles. Don't worry about it, man. Don't let that stuff get to you. It's kind of the risks of being on YouTube. These things do happen. Just take whatever steps you can to protect yourself, and that's all. You know, but keep your head up. You know, keep your head up. And guys, subscribe to Lokamai too, man. Lokamai has a channel, people. Lokamai, you're welcome to drop your link in the chat. Subscribe to Lokamai because she talks a lot about mental health issues and things of that nature and the things that we all struggle with. and she's really insightful, and she's really kind and sweet. So subscribe to her if that's the kind of thing that interests you and you like to talk about that stuff. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, Victoria, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. We all enjoy you for being you. The Glare, you are doing the right thing to help others and be a voice for missing and murdered children. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. If all he has to do is walk in and show Sophie is safe, then why isn't he doing that? I agree with you. I agree with you, Cherie. I totally agree with you. I think that's what the hell is he doing? Why not just do that? And for all we know, maybe he has. Maybe he did that today. Who knows? Maybe he did it after my live stream. Oh, look at this, folks. Real quick. Oh, thank you, JG. Oh, my goodness. New here. You're awesome. Here's to not being a shitbag. Appreciate you. Okay, let me see what I got here, folks. I got an email from YouTube that we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your video. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your video at this time. You have control over the availability of videos on your channel, including the ability to delete them if you so choose. So, nice try, Katie. This actually happened, guys. It's right there. Copyright claim, but YouTube said, nice try, but nope. Hold on. I missed a super chat here. Yvette Mills, again, thank you so much. Thank you, Will, and everyone in chat. Tonight has been awesome to be a part of. I'm glad you were here, and I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. So, see, dude, I love it. I love justice, bro. Oh, gives me a good feeling. I love justice. Katie Joy, are you watching closely? Because I win. Yeah. So she tries to copyright strike me, right? And which is bad on her, by the way. Real bad on her. False flagging. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like that. So she tried to false flag me. And on top of that, she gets embarrassed for doing it right here during the live that she actually tried to copyright. So double whammy. That's, guys, mark your scoreboards. 2 Glarer, Katie Joy, zip. Let's see here. Mary Supernova. I feel like the Glare has transformed from just an acronym for principles to be a do-good and is now Will's anti-hero superhero name. He is like battery acid on the crotchery shark people. I don't know what that means, but okay, man. I'll take it. Beans or Bob, thank you so much. Keep being amazing. Till next time, good night. Awesome. I appreciate you. Uncovering hypocrisy again. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you tried to copyright strike you. Katie, this is why no one likes you. Just stop, for fuck's sake. Stop it. Stop it. Dude, yeah, dude. Like, only idiots like you. Like, seriously, like the only people that like Katie Joy are the people that are dumber than she is. It's the assessment that I got from reading her chat and watching her live stream. That's totally what I got out of it. And I didn't comment because I had to subscribe to comment. I'm not subscribing to her. I don't want notifications that she's live. I want that messing up my phone. Want that bad juju on my phone? Can't. It's not like I could like put my phone in the dishwasher, bro, to sanitize it. Can't do that. Let's see. They thought this would be you or third, and your channel would be down. They just say after where you got on her stream, she then rage quits the stream. But yeah, she cares about SL. I didn't get to the end. I should have. Let's pull that up. Let's watch the end of that. Let's watch the end of that. Hold on. Dude, that is so funny. Hold on, Amber Magic. I can't highlight it right now, but love you, Will. The grandma needs her sleep. Oh, well, love you too. Thank you so much. And Into the Wild Blue with another super chat. Keep it going. Much love to Will and mods in chat. Thank you so much. Hold on. See, what's so funny is she's stuck. Like, if she takes this down, then if she takes this video down, she proves that she does not care about Sophie's well-being or her being found. But if she leaves it up, she's subject to being shown what an idiot she is. So that's what morons do, is they paint themselves into corners. So how about that? How about that little trap? Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna share. Hold on. Now I'm only gonna share the audio because she has that picture of Sophie up, man. I just don't like that. I just don't like it. Exploiting this poor child, man. What's wrong with you? Stop it. It's a sham, people. It's a sham. Hold on. I mean, it's small enough. So it's small enough. You can't even see her, so it's all good. Katie, YouTube denied my strike. Hulk smash. Hold on. Let's I'm right here at the end here. So
Phoenix, Arizona.
The next 2 minutes. Let's watch her rage end this because I missed it. I didn't see it.
So I cannot continue to Yes. He lost custody.
No, he didn't.
He was deemed not stable and not fit.
Wrong. I mean, maybe, but you don't have any proof of that. You don't have any court documents because the court documents are sealed, stupid.
Right now, they are waiting on felony warrants for kidnapping, I believe, and contempt. I don't know. There should be warrants coming soon. And when Sophie is found, Michael should be arrested. And that's what everyone wants.
So wait till there are warrants and then say Sophie's missing and in danger. Wait till there are warrants.
Let law enforcement do their jobs. It was court ordered that he hand her over on Wednesday of last week. He no longer has custody of her. He lost custody of her due to his mental he failed a psychological evaluation proving that he was unstable. All right. So I'm going to go. I've gotten everything out that I need to get out tonight. I hope you guys have a good night. If you have not checked out my video about Duggar's shady business deals, make sure you check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for all the people that came. Again, I want to just remind you guys to stay out of this drama. Stop giving people attention that want to change the narrative. Just focus on Sophie. Sophie is what matters. Please consider donating
then why aren't you focused on
Kelly's law lawyer. And
why not hire a private detective? Yeah, I mean, yeah, she didn't angry end her her stream. I don't know why people said that. Let's see. My mic keeps falling over. The glare, isn't that what she preached in the beginning, to let law enforcement handle it? Funny how the tables turn when they don't follow their own rules. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I mean, it isn't against TOS to rebroadcast someone live. That's what I understood, but I'm not a creator. Maybe I misunderstood TOS. No, under fair use, the terms of service under fair use is if I'm giving commentary, I can stream someone else's live stream or video as long as or content, general content, whatever it may be. I can stream it as long as I'm giving content or giving commentary over it. I can criticize it as if it falls under criticism, which I was exactly doing. So I was commenting and I was criticizing, and it also falls under fair use if what you're streaming is considered news. But it doesn't have to be. I'm saying, like, I could stream news and not talk over it, is what I'm saying. But somebody's live stream or whatever their independent content, I can stream it as long as I'm giving commentary and or criticism. Wow, Into the Wild Blue, thank you so much. Thanks for keeping it real. For anyone else, kiss my butt. Appreciate that. That's those words do not fall on deaf ears here. Right, exactly. I just can't play it without saying anything. Yeah, agreed. Into the Wild Blue. That was incredible. Thank you so much for that. That was extremely generous. And all of the donations are generous, man. Like, seriously, like somebody who, you know, the $1.99 or 99-cent super chats are just as appreciated as $100 one. You know, I mean, that's something that's, like I said, what matters to me so much is the gesture itself, man. Like the energy behind making that gesture and going and making the effort to actually go into your phone and go through that trouble is just to show that you are being supportive. I love that. I can't express how grateful I am for that. That's amazing. Exactly, Erica. Like, I don't know why, because I fought that, and I don't know. Maybe it's because they're such a big channel. I don't know. But yeah, that strike is there until September. You know, like, you know, it kind of sucks, man. Like, I didn't, you know, how is streaming a trial? How is that not news? And I was commentating over it, and I was being critical. You know, so I mean, it's a total scam. It's a total scam. Now, I mean, I don't know if she's actually not. I mean, she showed a receipt. You know, she flexed and showed a receipt that she donated $1,000 to Kelly's legal team, but Kelly's legal team doesn't need $1,000 from her. Missing and exploited children need $1,000. A private detective, if you believe her to be in danger, a private detective that specializes in locating Sophie or a missing child, that could use $1,000. Texas EquiSearch could use a donation of $1,000. You know, this is somebody who doesn't care about anyone, dude. She doesn't care about anything or anyone. I mean, it's obvious. And all you have to do is just look at the actions, you know. She could sit there all day and be like, guys, let's keep this about Sophie. But when you see her actions, she doesn't care anything about Sophie. You know, it's clear. She doesn't care anything. Let's see. The glare. It's great how much appreciation you show. KJ doesn't even read out her super chats. What? And it rubs me the wrong way. You show love to your audience. That's because I genuinely love my audience, man. Dude, I'm just some idiot, dude. Like I'm a moron that just goes on YouTube and talks out of my butt, dude. Like that's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when people show appreciation for that, man. Like, what else is there but to be grateful? What other feeling is there to have other than gratitude? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nobody, you know, I'm just a guy with a big mouth. You know what I mean? So what other, I mean, and the fact that Katie Joy, for some reason, thinks that she's any different, and can't even show appreciation for a donation. I mean, that's pathetic, man. Gratitude reciprocates. Yes, it does, man. It does. Like, that's good energy to put out there, man. When you genuinely feel gratitude, that's a hell of a thing, man. That comes back to you, you know? When you have genuine gratitude, not expecting things to come back to you, things come back to you. Things come back to you. And you, what's cool about it is when you have a sense of gratitude, then you appreciate that coming back to you that much more. It just continues a cycle, man, of good energy. It's pretty dope, dude. I recommend it to anybody. I recommend it to anybody. Let's see here. 10620. Sorry that's where the other girl comes in and they talk about strikes, and that would be your third. Actually, it would not. It would not. Because strikes expire after a while. And I had one other strike once. Critical case struck me, and it fell under fair use, and I fought it, and I got the strike taken away. So that strike is no longer there. The only strike that's still active is the one from some crime, some big channel. It's actually a network, and they have a YouTube channel. It's a TV network that has a YouTube channel. So I only have one strike on me right now. D. Marie, that's why we love you, Will. You're 100%. Thank you so much, D. Marie. I really, really appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. I love you very much. Thank you, everybody, for all your super chats and all your support, and leaving great comments and great insight into my chat. I really, 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 really appreciate you. Mods, I love you guys. You guys have been killing it today. I went live twice. So you guys really, and there's a lot of trolls. So you guys really put in your work today, man, and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna call it, and we will do this again very, very soon, my friends.